Hey YouTube, Film Geek here. Today I'm talking about the 2007 film, The Man from Earth.
Well, now I am curious. Where are you going?
Giving up tenure.
A decade of professorship? In line to chair the department? And you don't know where you're going?
Call it cabin fever. After a while, I get itchy feet. I've done this before.
Oh, no. You're too young to have done this before.
And he hasn't aged a day in 10 years. Every woman on the faculty would give anything to have that secret.
Is that what they're after, Edith?
Oh, stop, Harry.
The Man from Earth is directed by Richard Shankman and is starring David Lee Smith, Tony Todd, John Billingsley, Ellen Crawford, Annika Peterson, and William Catt. Okay, so The Man from Earth was an extremely low-budget, independent film, and a lot of these actors, you might actually know them from somewhere. I know a lot of you probably know Tony Todd. He, of course, best known for Candyman. But the rest of the actors are also well known in TV, and also the guy who was in That Thing kind of fame. David Lee Smith, for instance, had a run on CSI Miami. John Billingsley played Dr. Phlox on Star Trek Enterprise. And of course, a lot of people know William Catt from House, but I also know him from Greatest American Hero. So what is Man from Earth about? Okay, so a group of college professors throw an impromptu going-away party for one of their own. You see, he just tells them one day that he's going to be moving on, doesn't tell them when or where, and luckily they catch him right in time before he leaves so they can throw him a little going away party. And he really didn't want one. Now what happens, he sits all of his friends down and for some reason decides that he's going to come clean on something. And that is that he is a 14,000-year-old man who was at one time a Cro-Magnon man. Now why is he immortal? Well, he doesn't really know. How's this happen? Again, he doesn't really know. This movie was filmed on a budget of only $200,000, which is literally nothing. I mean, that's not a budget for a full-length film. But hey, they pull it off. By using the technique of just basically being in one spot for most of the movie, they saved a ton on the budget. And also too, this entire film is filmed on camcorders. Panasonic DVX-100s to be exact. Only 2 were used in the filming of this movie. So what do I like about this movie? Well, unfortunately, I can't go in depth a whole lot on this because I don't want to give away any spoilers. This movie is extremely unique. This is a science fiction movie. It doesn't have any special effects, doesn't have any action. It literally is a group of people in a room having a conversation and questioning this man and trying to figure out how in God's green earth this dude has survived for so long. So that's actually amazing. The fact that I sat there and watched almost 2 hours of a movie just completely enthralled when there is no action, nothing happening, just a group of people sitting around and talking. And the actors do such a great job. They really come off as a group of people who have been friends for a long time, and then all of a sudden this guy just throws this information on him. Now, the reason I don't want to go into spoilers is because the way they all handle this is different and important to the entire plot of this movie. So I can't go too in depth and tell you too much about what happens. Okay guys, if you want to check out The Man from Earth, it is currently streaming on our good friends at Tubi TV. You can also find it on the IMDb channel, which I believe is linked to anyone who has a Prime membership. You can find it there, or you can actually just watch it on the IMDb website, which I found out by accident because I clicked it and it started playing. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of another Film Geek video. Thanks again for checking things out. If you liked what you saw here today, please hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. And of course, folks, keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.